right, welcome back. It's the Gbag Nation here on 105.3 The Fan, and it is time now to speak with Cowboys cornerback DaRon Bland live at training camp. He is on the Wild Fork Foods hot seat, wildforkfoods.com, elite game day grilling favorites. And, man, welcome back to camp. Congratulations on your baby.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Wasn't it great the organization just gave you as much time as you needed there to go?
Definitely get that good feeling like you got your coaches that have got behind your back and supporting you, so it was definitely good.
Yeah.
I was looking for a cigar. I was looking for. I was like, man, I go, my guy. I know he's got some high end cigars probably somewhere in that kit somewhere. No, congratulations, man.
I mean, we're all dads on the show. I still remember when my first one came out. It just seemed like everything about the universe changed in that moment as soon as I got the first look. How was that moment for you?
It's definitely a life-changing experience. You know, it's different. Like, now you're bringing somebody else into this world that you're kind of in control of. You know, and they're trying to a little bit of their destiny. So it's the best, like, just another part of leading. You know, I feel like I'm ready for that part.
Right on.
Did you make it back in time for the birth?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us about what was going on today. Seemed like a chippy practice, and then there at the end, Shotty had enough and made him run gassers. Were you part of that?
Oh, no, I wasn't part of it, but, you know.
The team.
But no, it's just kind of like our motto this year, just being physical. And sometimes it gets like that. So, it's just us trying to tie it in together and just be able to practice with it.
Yeah, I mean, Coach, we're being physical, but you want us to go right to that line and stop. Mm-hmm. I mean, is that tough sometimes for some players? I guess.
No, yeah, it's definitely tough because you know you got to tap into like a different mode at the same time, but you got to know your environment to control it.
Yeah, no doubt. So, what do you think of Shotty? Obviously, first year head coach. He seems like the nicest guy, and the vibes are immaculate. But when y'all go too far, like a switch flips inside of him. What's that like?
He definitely has both sides. You know, the fun side and then that real discipline side where he's going to get on you. So it's good that he's able to do that and gel with us at the same time.
So how you feeling, man? You're ready to rock. It's a big year for you. We had Stephen Jones on yesterday, and he maybe saying that you and the agent are talking and everything. You feel like something's going to get done, and you're going to be here a long time?
I mean, hopefully something gets done. But, yeah, that's something we've seen him and my agent get done, hopefully.
Is that something, though, and you go out and you practice so hard when we watch you practice and all, and having to cover all these guys, and I just wondered, is that stuff in the kind of the back of your mind, or is it just – like, is it something you just able to kind of push away and practice and then go back to it when practice is over?
It's of course it's always there, but at the same time,
you're human, man. You're human. We're all we all
exactly.
want to pay.
But
right?
at the same time, I'm trying to just think about just bringing back that chemistry back with my teammates. Missing so many times last year, so just trying to get that chemistry back and getting that feel back with my team.
How hard was that for you though last year? I mean, you had these incredible year, and then you get injured and stuff like that with your foot and all. How tough was that? People don't realize that you make your living with your feet.
Yeah.
You know, and is that something that you're like, hell, I don't want to go through that ever again?
Yeah, it's definitely tough for me because that was my first injury ever.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So and missing games, so it was definitely took like a toll on me a little bit, just missing 10 games and being hurt, but. God and my family to help me get through it.
So we talked with you last year, and you had mentioned how like rookie season was the first time you ever played in the slot.
Yeah.
Now and if you disagree with this, please let me know. I think that's actually super valuable. It might be the most challenging thing having to work inside now with the way offenses are moving their best receivers around to create matchups. So is that something that you like? Playing outside, that's really only what you want to do, or are you open now with the loss of Jordan Lewis to play some nickel?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of tough. Like, I always want to be outside because that's what I've always been. So, but I'm not too opposed to it. But I do want to be outside. Right.
So for you, what are the differences that goes into that, playing outside versus having to play inside?
You got to worry about the run now a lot more. You got to pay attention to what the O-line is doing, and then pay attention to what kind of routes you're going to get off of that. So there's a lot of more movement parts in the inside.
Well, I respect your willingness, despite maybe that not being your favorite role, man. When you play that, you're a dog there, and like the physicality factor. I think that's something. How much has Eberflus talked about that? Like, hey, as a corner, you got to tackle, man. You got to play the run, and you do that. You do great at that, and I respect that a lot.
I appreciate that. Well, now, Flus always on us, but in his defense, the corner's going to tackle. So I'm always used to it. So there's nothing to me.
So what is different about the Eberflus defense compared to maybe last year's with Zim?
I'll probably say just like disguise a little bit more, losing more zones and stuff. So it was like that.
Does he on a slot blitz today?
Yeah.
I did. I told you. Yeah. I go. He came for the backside, and evidently it was the pass. I think it was going to be the pass to Ferguson. It was a touchdown. No, that's a sack. It's a sack and maybe a turnover.
I came free on that
because my man is going to punish Dak in the back on the slot blitz.
That's the funnest time to play the nickel.
Yeah,
right.
When
you get to blitz in,
the ball.
hit a quarterback.
Yeah, hopefully I get a sack on my stats. So
yeah,
it's DaRon Bland here with you in the Gbag Nation. You're obviously known by fans for the pick sixes. Mm-hmm. What goes into that from your perspective? Is that reaction? Is that study? How much of each?
I'll say all ties in together. It's definitely film study. You got to know when the timing is going to be like that, and really just trusting your instincts right there, and trusting what you see, and just going and not hesitating.
And then when you get the ball, I mean, you look like an offensive player. Where's that come from?
Well, growing up, I used to always play offense. Up until high school, I was doing both sides. Yeah. And then I thought in going to college I was going to do a little bit receiver too, but no. I don't want to get hit, so I'm good.
We got a new teammate, Kaiir Elam, making a lot of interceptions. Mm-hmm. Who else in this defensive back room do you think can take him? Is that a big point of emphasis?
Yeah, there's definitely always emphasis of taking away the ball. It's definitely out of position. So, but yeah, I see a lot of guys. Booth, he's definitely making some plays. And then our rookie Zion, he's been making some plays, getting picks. So yeah. I feel like there's a lot of guys that they can get out there and do it, and just really just trusting the instincts. Last
year there was a discussion, I think around mid-season, that maybe the players hadn't learned the new defense as good as they would have liked to. How would you say the adjustment period is going to a new defense this time around?
It's definitely a lot right now. Still going to throw in that because it's just a whole different thing that a lot of us are learning. But I feel like it's doing good so far. The way our coaches are bringing it into us and introducing it to us.
We got to chat with GP3 the other day. Mm. How's it been going up against George Pickens and now him and CD?
Oh, it was fun. I missed the matchup when we played the Steelers last year, but now I got to really see what he's about and stuff. I can't wait for that duel to see real action.
How much more difficult for a defense is it preparing for an offense that has two number ones like that?
It's hard. It's like you don't know who's really going to get the ball at the same time. So it's a lot of times teams can mix it up. This third down, okay, we're going to go all him. And then our next time, we're going to go to the other side. So you can't find who to double.
Well, in terms of like a skill set of a receiver, what's the more difficult, like a super speedy, shifty guy or the bigger body Pickens tight?
I'll say the speedy and shifty guys. There's always the guys that you can't get your hands on. That would be the hardest.
Who's the best receiver?
The best receiver?
Not on the team, but that you've gone up against.
I mean, I got against a lot. That'd be tough to say.
Yeah.
We love a good list. I mean, you can rank it. Top three.
I don't want to
Don't get too much love to the opposition.
Seriously, though, when it comes to the turnovers and the emphasis on it, is it more than any other defense and coaches? I mean, they were always talking turnovers, but it feels like with the Eberflus stuff, like they're drilling the heck out of it.
He's doing everything. So he's big on being physical and turning the ball over. So any way we could get the ball, punching it, getting picks out the air, and just hard tackles, so it's anything.
I liked your little sneak attack early in camp on Pickens, forcing that down the field. That was nice.
Yeah, like I said, Eberflus is just all about hustle on our defense.
What was your mindset like during rehab? Was that tough? Was that a grind?
Yeah, just really trying to get back on the field and be healthy. And trying to not – I'm one of those guys that's hard to take things slow at the same time, so that's the hardest part too, trying to take it a day at a time.
Did you learn anything about yourself, like mentally grinding, going through that, the patience of it, the tribulation?
Yeah, I learned the patience. One of the biggest things I kind of didn't have, it allowed me to sit back and just reflect on what I was doing.
Yeah. Now, those feet can be tricky. Everything feels 100% good to go.
Mm-hmm. So they still have those aches and pains, but most part it's been good.
Are you looking to add anything to your game at this point in your career, or just refining what you do well already?
More sure refine it. A lot of people just think I'm just a pick guy, but I always found myself that I could do both picks and tackles, so I was just to be able to show that.
What does being a Cowboy mean to you? How important is it that you continue your career in Dallas?
I mean, it's the first place I came to, so it's like I always felt like home since I came here. So it means a lot to be here.
How did so many teams in the Pac-12 miss you? I mean, nothing against the Bulldogs of the Valley, man. They tough football players. How many guys? I mean, it's amazing to me that you didn't play at UCLA or USC, and I know you played at Fresno. There was a reason, God's plan and all that stuff. But I'm amazed when you first came in the league. I said, if you're recruiting, how do you miss this guy? How do you miss a guy that plays at this kind of level? But the guys at Fresno did a nice job there. But what? Just rail on the Pac-12 right now for nothing.
Well, it's kind of easy.
I'm going to rail on them. I'm going to rail on them because there's coaches there, and I'm sure they're good. You're a hell of a football player. Somebody didn't recruit you, and that's a mistake.
Yeah,
that's a mistake right
there.
Well,
coming out of high school, I only had one offer. That's why I wasn't going to Sac State.
Evaluators were
Sac State's producing a lot of talent, though.
Yeah, they do, actually.
Yeah, Sac State. So what's the roommate situation like for you?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't have no roommate now.
No, okay, so how does that work? Like, how do you graduate from, do you start off with a roommate, and then now when you get into the league a few years, you get to live solo?
Yeah, that's what it is, basically. The older you get, you don't get as much roommates and stuff. So. It's usually like first year, second year kind of.
Okay.
So,
once you lead the league in pick sixes, you pretty much.
You set a record.
Like taking Jerry's room.
When it comes to, I'm curious because it looks like the offense, they're doing some different things right now, right? And they're implementing the motion and all the pre-snap stuff and heavier personnel groupings. How much more difficult is it to defend an offense like that as compared to just a stagnant offense that you've seen from, honestly, the Cowboys up until now?
I mean, it makes the team offense less predictable. You don't know how the sets they're going to often use sometimes and what time they're going to use those sets. Because, sometimes, like certain downs, they'll use this type of formation, this type of personnel. But our offense right now, we got so many motions, so many people coming in and out, so it's kind of hard to tell.
I love it. In and out. You getting cheeseburgers out here?
What about some brisket sandals?
I had enough in and out.
Enough in and out? Okay, what about the brisket sandals? That's a damn good question. I don't even know how you thought about that.
Brisket sando action?
I haven't yet.
No, but back home? I mean, the barbecue in Texas.
Oh, it's
outstanding.
All the time. I always try to find something else.
Okay.
What's a game day regimen like for you? Let's say it's the run-of-the-mill 3:15 AT&T Stadium.
I'll at least try to get some pasta in me for a game. Just try to be able to burn that carbs out usually.
Like a fettuccine, or are we going with a marinara? Meatball?
No, fettuccine.
Fettuccine. Wolchuk had the fettuccine last night.
I went to Chicken Parm and I subbed the side for the fettuccine Alfredo. It was out.
Well done.
How competitive you guys getting out here off the field? On the field, I know you guys are getting after it. You guys got stuff going on here? The camaraderie?
Nah, I kind of just chilling right now. We're in camp right now. Everybody want to compete everything.
At some point, we got to stop competing here and catch our breath for a second.
Take a breather.
All the young guys are competing. I'm just kind of catching my breath over here. While everybody's fighting, I'm just kind of standing over here catching my breath.
I love hearing the welcome to the NFL moment stories. Do you have one that stands out to you?
Well, training camp. I thought I was doing good OTAs. Got the training camp. And you make some good plays, but after that, it's like this. Everything's going fast, and then that's where your mental start going away. You start getting tired, and they still coming at you. I remember one practice, I had like 3 deep balls in a row. I was worked and tired.
Well, DaRon, congrats, man, on making that adjustment. A great career. Congrats on the business you're about to get done here with the Cowboys, and congrats on the family, dude. That's so exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, real happy for you. Give them hell. We'll be pulling for you.
Thank you.